his call was that it was a way more patient use of shields to just wait for shield to come back and then use it to get to basically win the neutral. And, we'll see how this goes this time. I was also gonna mention the Tom and Jerry and Wonder Woman comp to me always it's just a lot of damage. They just do so much. And they're both really good at crowd control. To be able to just hit both at the same time really works out well.
Right now, G3 and Ponix right now doing a good job at just kind of like juggling around their opponents. Now they're kind of getting a little separated and where team's able to get their own little hits in. But man, that is going to be a stock there straight off the top. You got to be real careful trying to contest Superman over there. Yeah, luckily able to get out of that.
And yeah, Superman, you just gotta be aware of it all times. Keep your dodges. You're gonna need them. It's kind of the character you're dealing with. Right now, some of the great moves that Superman has. That laser is just a bit of a ground check. Keep yourself grounded.
And good use of the down strong as a armor break there. Man, both of them holding on to that stock though, but right now as a stock lead there, might be able to make that up there with that downer. Wasn't quite enough to kill, even at 156. It was very close there. But right now, it looks like Ponix getting a lot of extra value from this stock. A little bit of a weird rollback situation there. Good air dodge in order to avoid the Jerry. But now you're caught in this sort of combo, and Ponix was just sent out of the zone.
And right now, I would say their focus should be on the Tom and Jerry right now. But at the same time, this Wonder Woman just keeping her busy so that Ponix can get an edge guard going, not allowing any saving to happen. And there it is.
Good forward air to really close out that stock commentary. Oh no.
Wow, what a game. Good game. Just solid game. They just multiple times did G3 just catch the Wonder Woman with the up B command grab and just instantly gets kills.
Well, I think that's kind of the thing that happened there. I felt like Swirft and Shorkhan kind of try to contest Ponix and G3 in like very vertical parts of the map where they were kind of able to get a situation where it's like similar to ledge, right? Where if you try to like spike someone, you're also at risk of being spiked. So what ended up happening is that you were trying to close out the stocks up there off the top. But what ended up happening is that Ponix was able to close out a stock G3 with the like very obvious like command grab to close out those stocks. So hopefully Team Red here kind of learns from that and maybe ends up being a little bit more careful about contesting their opponents when they're that far up towards the last zone.
And you see, I did notice they were already on the armor crush perk. I think it does just help out in this matchup a lot to be able to easily get rid of the armor. Just not even just for the shields. You also have down tilt. You also have so many other moves that do have armor on it. And
I hope we all meet under better
we're gonna get started changing it up to the FD version. No platforms. I think that's way better for a projectile-based character, and also not as good for characters like this who want to put you above, as you have to do a lot more work to get that high up.
Oh, and right now, G3 was off to a good start there. It's good on Wonder Woman to be able to interrupt that, give Tom and Jerry a little bit of a space to breathe. Oh, good fishing there.
Right now, they're just staying to the corner. And those big fishing line and that whip is just doing so much to keep distance away. And right now, the Ponix and G3 were actually separated. I think that's a pretty bad position to be in when the enemy team has center stage and both you and your teammate are separated. If either of you get in trouble, you just end up your teammate just has to go through two people to get to you.
Ooh, and G3 almost getting knocked out there, but you have a pretty good recovery there as Superman. Oh, trying to knock out that stock. Wasn't quite able to get it to connect though. A bit of an early use of the shield there. Didn't really get too much value out of that. Ooh, but the up smash will do it.
Fully charged it. Just waited for it. And,
But right now
notice
they
a lot-
really need to knock out that stock on Wonder Woman now. They are at such high percent. They need this
that's
value right now. And that is exactly what they needed because they're going to lose these stocks. Like 191%, you got to lose it, right?
The armor's helping stay alive right now. 200% on Superman. They have zero kryptonite right now. They can't kill this Superman.
Okay, there it is. They didn't get too much extra value there, but being able to close out those stocks earlier definitely evened it up quite a bit.
Just having the ignition on the second stock is... Oh my god. Wait, G3 died! Wait, no, they didn't. He didn't. I thought G3 died.
He disappeared off the stage for a second, but was able to make it back. I wonder if that was a rollback thing, yeah.
I think it's maybe more spectators, because it doesn't seem like they're too affected on it by that. We are dealing with a spectator that is NA versus free, so it could end up being a problem with that.
It can be a little weird. All right, and right now it looks like G3 able to get a lot of value there onto Jerry for a good 43%. Wonder Woman at 113 though. You got to be careful. Oh, and right now G3 about to go for something crazy. Wonder Woman, great use of the shield there, but you just You just got thinned. As a Finn player and a Shaggy player, I go for that stuff quite a bit there at ledge. Just when you are able to kind of like scoop people and take stocks really early, and when you're at high percent, it's almost a guarantee. If I had to guess, if Finn was going to get nerfed in any aspect, it would probably be the harshness of that down smash. But we'll see that in the future. Them taking game 2 there.
Personally, I don't think Finn needs any changes. I think he's fine. I think, personally for me, the only things I would actually change is literally just Velma bugs. I mean,
yeah, but Finn was already put on the list, so it's gonna happen. Whether I like it not as a main, that's whatever. I know people complain about it. Like some people are to the extent are like, oh, you play Finn, I need to pull out bugs because that's like the same meta equivalent. I'm sorry, it's not. You don't see Finns like that much in these like top parts of bracket. Like even in the leaderboards, I think Niculix is one of the few Finns that is up there. You got a few more here and there, but they're definitely not even towards that like top 25 mark.
Yeah. And now getting into game number 3. Right now I'm pretty sure 2-0, right? I favor Ponix G3 to make it back to Limitless and Cowfish.
Which ended up being a 3-0 situation here, so they're going to have to really take that game in winners finals. Think about it going here out of losers if they manage to make it out, because I wouldn't count Swirft and Shorkhan out just yet. They've been doing a relatively good job at getting damage onto G3 and Ponix. It's just a matter of being able to close out those stocks.
And the other thing is that in their winner's side set, it started as a 2-0 for Ponix and G3, but then it was almost a reverse 30 with Ponix and G3 clutching out the final game. So we'll have to see if something similar is about to happen. There's still games to be played. It's not a time to give up.
I hope we all meet under better circumstances someday.
Going to Battlefield now, and right now, getting started in the first game. Shield's already gone. That's going to be a minute. You're going to quite the bit. You're going to be waiting for those shields to come back. So it is the opportunity for G3 and Ponix to get in and get some damage started in here. And this opening happened right now. G3 was very dangerously below. And
ooh, got thrown at a really harsh angle there due to the Finn. Will he have enough resources to get back? Yes, he will. But that throw will do it. You are out of here.
Hit the grab, threw down, you're dead. Moving on.
Like, it's not necessarily the easiest thing to get that set up. You have to put yourself in a disadvantageous position to be able to get that grab properly.
Yeah, it's just very rewarding if you can, because you can squeak out early stocks with it, which is why most people will end up going for it, as it is one of Superman's best ways to close out stocks.
Right now, yeah, good use of the fishing pole. We've seen that again and again from Swirft, but Swirft Getting thrown pretty far off stage. They really want to just close it out. Great use of the bag. It ended up throwing the other way there. Now you have Jerry by himself. And there it is. That's a stock right there, putting them in a 2-stock lead here. Like, they're pretty high percent, but also is Wonder Woman, so that could be a 3rd stock here in a second, especially being that far up.
Yeah, at the same time, those Finn and G3 are starting to get pretty high, and that's
Ooh, and there it is. But yeah, that will be the 1st stock there for the red team. Right now, it's looking like this is G3's and Ponix game at the moment, which is unfortunate, being the 3rd game in the set.
Yeah.
Gotta be really careful about contesting this right now. I think they know that. They weren't really too aggressive there towards the ledge. Oh, great use of the whip to close out that stock, but right now they still have lots of work to do here. Oh, great use of the ice there, but you are going to get grabbed with there. It's just one of those moves that has a little bit more priority.
I'm pretty sure this game has 0 priority. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I heard about that.
Is that a thing?
I'm pretty sure there's no priority in this game.
I think there's just like a certain grab zone there that makes it really hard.
I think
the hitbox is out there, so if you try to contest it with another hitbox and it doesn't come out fast enough, you're just gonna get grabbed. Oh, and that's it.
Oh, what a setup into it. Get the high 5. That's the set 3-0. Gonna move on into grand finals.
I knew we could do it. Thank you.